Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today is going to be another installment of my sampling samples series, and this one is dedicated to one house, and that's the house of Parfums de Marly. And I'm not going to talk about Delina or Delina Exclusive, which is probably the two most known fragrances and the fragrances that everyone talks about. I'm also not going to talk about Meliora, which I have a full bottle of and I've spoken about many times on my channel previously. Instead, I'm going to talk about 7 other fragrances. 4 of which are marketed towards women and 3 are marketed towards men. So I think there is something for everyone here. Now, let's start with women's fragrances. And the first one that I have is called Darcy. Of course, I'll be putting up pictures of full bottles. This fragrance has the notes of patchouli, some sweet notes, citruses, rose, jasmine, musk, and woody notes. And there's definitely patchouli that's coming through the strongest for me here. There are definitely some floral notes, which I think are kind of hard to distinguish, but you can tell that there are floral notes, and I would say woody notes are coming through to me as well. So it's kind of floral, woody, patchouli type of scent. Sort of, in a way, reminiscent of Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. I would not call it a dupe or an identical fragrance, but definitely they have a lot of similarities in my opinion. It is a very pleasant scent, and if you enjoy Coco Mademoiselle, I think you would enjoy this one. I'm not sure if it's worth having both. Maybe it depends how much you love this type of scent. Although it's lovely, I like it, I don't think it is full bottle worthy for me, at least at this point. Next one that I have is called Cassili or Cassili. I've heard it's pronounced both ways. I'm not sure what the correct way is. This is the one that comes in the beautiful peach bottle, and I think this is one of their newest releases on the woman's side, at least. And the notes in here are plum, frangipani, red currant, tonka, vanilla, floral notes, and sandalwood. And this is a very beautiful, happy, cheerful, girly type of scent. Definitely I can smell frangipani. To me, this is probably the strongest thing that's coming out of this. There is definitely vanilla and there are definitely floral notes. So it is sweet and floral, with frangipani being the most prominent floral note. Maybe there is a little bit of plum. It is sweet, fruity scent. Maybe sweet, fruity floral. Beautiful, girly, easygoing. I think this is quite a mass appealing scent, in my opinion. It is beautiful. I would definitely consider having a full bottle. Maybe not right now. This sort of is more like a spring summer type of scent, I think, although of course you can wear whatever you want whenever you want, but in my opinion it is more suitable for warm weather. It is beautiful. Next one that I have is Safanad, and I have just a little dabber sample of that. So the notes in Safanad are orange blossom, Camilla, pear, ylang ylang, orange, sandalwood, amber, and iris. And this is definitely an orange blossom heavy scent. This is what I get right away. There is some ylang ylang, amber, maybe a little bit of iris. I can't say that I'm getting any orange or pear. This is a very orange blossom heavy scent. If you enjoy orange blossom definitely this is something for you to try. But as I mentioned before, I don't enjoy Orange Blossom when it is front and center. I enjoy it a lot more when it is blended with other things and more in the background. So for that reason, this is not a scent for me, but it's another quality scent. I find that most of the fragrances, at least the ones that I've tried, are definitely high quality scents. They're well put together, well blended. So this is another one of those high quality scents. It is just not for me because I don't enjoy strong orange blossom note. Next one is Athalia. And the notes in Athalia are iris, musk, orange blossom, and amber. And the interesting thing for me is that I actually find the last two scents kind of similar. Not identical, of course, but similar. And it's because I think both of them have a very strong note of orange blossom. You can see that it is here as well. There's also iris, which we have in Safanad. There is amber, which again we have in Safanad. I almost feel like Athalia is a less complex version of Safanad because you have so many notes that are the same. It's just that there are more notes in Safanad. So this is another one that's very strong in orange blossom, and I think musk and amber are here as well, and maybe a little bit of iris. So another one that's a strong orange blossom scent. Perhaps it is slightly toned down compared to Safanad, and so it might be more appealing to some of you. For me, I probably, and please, if anyone loves this scent, don't get offended, but for me, this is probably the most boring scent of all Parfums de Marly. I just don't find anything interesting about this scent or anything that really stands out for me. So again, not a scent for me, but some of you might enjoy it. Now let's go to the three male scents or marketed towards men types of scents from Parfums de Marly. And the first one I have is called either Eau Jaune or Wajan. Again, I've heard two pronunciations of this. And the notes in this one are cinnamon, honey, tonka, vanilla, osmanthus, benzoin, labdanum, ambergris, musk, patchouli, and artemisia. And I would say this is a scent that's not talked about as much as some of the other male scents from Parfums de Marly. And it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It is for gourmand lovers, I would say. It is sweet, it is spicy, so definitely I'm getting cinnamon and tonka, and there's definitely honey, so the sweetness is not just from vanilla, but there's definitely an element of honey here, and then you have even benzoin adding more sweetness to this, and it is slightly smoky. It has that smoky element, which I'm guessing is coming from labdanum. It is beautiful, comforting, enveloping, sweet scent that is slightly spicy and slightly smoky. Very, very beautiful. I think this is completely unisex. This is not just for men. Anyone can wear it. Absolutely beautiful. This was really a surprise to me because, again, I don't hear a lot of people talk about this one from Parfums de Marly, but it really took me by surprise. This is beautiful. Next one that I have is Pegasus. And Pegasus has almond, vanilla, heliotrope, sandalwood, lavender, jasmine, amber, cumin, and bergamot. So let's smell it. So this definitely has kind of a nutty and slightly powdery vibe because it has almond and it has heliotrope. It is, sandalwood is also very strong. You have that sort of creamy texture that I think often comes from sandalwood. Cumin is also coming through very strongly for me because it has a spicy element and it's definitely coming from cumin. So this one is not one of my favorites, I will be honest with you. There's sort of a bit, I'm not enjoying the spiciness, maybe cumin that I'm not enjoying, and I almost feel like there is a bit too much creaminess or milkiness in this one. I don't know if it's heliotrope with sandalwood together, that's what I would attribute to. I'm not sure. This one again sort of remotely reminds me of Hypnotic Poison from Dior. Not a dupe again, but sort of is reminiscent of that scent to me for some reason. I'm not sure if anyone else has the same opinion, but it has something similar to Hypnotic Poison. Not exactly my cup of tea. Again, I think this is completely unisex. I can see women wearing this as well. And you know that I'm not a fan of masculine scents. I'm very girly and I prefer girly scents, but even for me, I think this would be an acceptable scent for sure if I actually enjoyed the smell of it, but it is unisex. Just not for me. And the last one that I have is Harrod, again from the men's line. And if you watched my wish list video, this was one of the fragrances that I mentioned in my wish list. And when I did that video, I did not have this sample yet. So since then, I got a sample and I've had a chance to try it. So let's talk about the notes. First, we have tobacco, vanilla, cinnamon, incense, pepper, osmanthus, labdanum, iso-E, super, musk, cedar, and vetiver. And it is definitely smoky, so tobacco is coming through for sure. It is here. Vanilla is here as well. You're getting some spiciness from cinnamon and incense. And I think there is a little bit of sweetness or sort of fruitiness that's coming from osmanthus. Mostly it is sweet and smoky to me. So this one I would say is sort of reminiscent again of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. Not a dupe, not identical, but again, sort of going in the same vein of vanilla with tobacco smoke. In Tom Ford, I'm getting more of a sort of a cherry liquor vibe, even though there is no cherry note in there. In here, I'm getting some kind of other fruity vibe. I'm not sure what it is. It's not quite cherry, but there's also some kind of fruity vibe added to vanilla and tobacco. It is beautiful, and again, I would definitely consider it a unisex scent. Of course, for those that enjoy tobacco in their scents. If you don't, this is not for you because tobacco is very, very evident. So out of all of these, what are the fragrances that are bottle worthy for me and the ones that I would want to add to my collection? I might surprise you here again because I don't enjoy masculine scents, but number one that I would choose here as an addition to my collection would be Wajan, which is from their men's line. I absolutely fell in love with this scent. It is beautiful, comforting, sweet type of scent. Not masculine at all. Absolutely loved it. This is definitely my number one. Number two, I would probably put Cassili. This would be, I think, great scent for the warm weather. And my number three would stay Harrod. I definitely like the scent. The issue is I'm not sure if I need it at this point in my collection because I already purchased Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, and as I said, they're sort of going in the same direction for me, so I'm just not sure if I need another scent like this. So that's it. that's the end of our sampling for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and definitely let me know what are your favorites from the House of Parfums de Marly, if you've tried any, and if you haven't, what do you have on your wish list? Thank you for watching. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.